Chris, and we are back with some more Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition on the Xbox. Sorry about that. Xbox Series X. Hmm. Time of recording is 1:04 a.m. Sunday, November 17th, 2024. Sorry about the lack of content this last few days, folks. Having weird internet issues around here. So much so most of my neighbors have actually had problems. But here we are, once again. When we last left off, we finally managed to give our friends of the old SSV Normandy a proper send-off. Managed to return those dog tags to their families as well, so they at least got a bit of closure. Zora, every single individual that we didn't recover died because if you didn't have a spacesuit or the ability to survive on an ice planet for 2 years or some way to get off of it, odds are you were done, so. Yeah, that was. Also managed to solve a few other problems. One particular one being a Cerberus operation. Apparently an individual was captured, tortured, and killed, but managed to retrieve that information and forward it to the Alliance. So now we'll have to see what comes of that. But if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And get comfortable. Let's get into this.
I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character. Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly... Still, I wouldn't want to be alone with him. Anyway, what's up?
Well, I mean, I can understand it. Setting aside whatever else he is, he's skilled at being dangerous.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Nope, we're good. Okay.
No messages for you, Commander.
Fire. Need to do the MSV Rosalie stuff before too long as well. Some of these things we will want to knock out as fast as possible. Okay, so it's just you two, huh? So yeah, we'll probably go do the MSV Rosalie stuff after we pick up this Archangel. Alright. Archangel, small unit tactical expertise, omni-tool expert, and noted sniper. Archangel is a mercenary commander whose operations are noted for their technical expertise and strategic brilliance. He is responsible for high-profile attacks on gang leaders on Omega and can likely be found there. Alright.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis's assistant has been helping any patients with complications.
Excellent. Knew he could do it.
I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Alright then. Who do I want to bring with me? I specifically grabbed Morden for that conversation. I know exactly who I want to bring. Nope. Zaid. Bro. Dude. Guy. What am I sitting at? 187,000. Good opportunity to check the shops. Especially since we have more than we can now upgrade the things that we get when we buy. That's partly why I stayed out of the store. There was no real point. Some upgrades you can buy that apply instantly, and others not so much. And yep, he is gone. See, I can get that, but I have no real need for it right now. It's just heavy weapon ammo. Y'all don't see me use my heavy weapon often like that. It ain't that serious. Hmm. $50 G's for the sniper rifle damage. Now what I need to check. Is need to go back to the ship and see if I can actually upgrade that from there. Right, doubles the time for hacking. You don't need it. You never do. Got it the first time around. I first played the game way back in the day, but after that, no. No need for it. Private residence access denied. Figured they might have something to say. Too bad.
End is not.
The council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter. Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make without
You can't entirely blame the council. On the one hand, as much as it is a potential problem for others, more than likely it is, but they still have to look at everybody who's in the looks like I can. They have to look at everybody who's actually on the Citadel, members of the council or not. Armor piercing sniper rifle plus 50% against armor. Made it a point to save while I was out there, so just in case it was pointless, I could just reload to save, but not pointless. I'm sure Zaid will thank me. I'm sure I'll thank me as well. So yeah, man, a sniper rifle upgrade, you needed that. Especially with him using the sniper rifle that drops shields.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated.
Well. Wanted to see if Morden says something else. I don't know if he does. So it should have kept the upgrade choice. I don't know why it...
Judging by the quarantine completely eradicated, Shepard. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Okay, nothing to say. Alright. I guess that acknowledgement of him handling it would be all you need. Tis cool. Tis cool. Now, just to make sure they didn't jump me ahead and
Afterlife and soothe the savage beasts of Omega. You won't believe what these girls get up to. And
not give me my upgrade.
for tickets,
Yeah,
contact
because
Kayette box
you can't actually check your upgrades from your standard menus. You have to do it either from the ship or from the stores.
has completed its
Damn.
20
So it was the other door.
Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago. The Shepard
Yep.
Memorial on a
Who?
is expected to open next
So I'm
year.
like, it gave me that audio, but not entirely too sure. So, before we head up, why don't we have ourselves a drink? Now, folks, you ain't gonna believe this.
Either of you ever been to the Citadel? Let me pay for that.
And here's what you won't believe.
No, but I've always wanted to. Shepard? I heard you were dead. I had a party and everything. No hard feelings, though, huh? No, really. Thanks for taking the time to chase a small-time crook off the Citadel so I could squat in the shithole for years.
Could have killed you. Could have let Rex do it. You remember that you were, that's the reason he was there, right? I remember.
And if you leave the straight and narrow, I'll be there to follow up.
Right, because you don't have planets to save and bigger shit like that. Nothing better to do than keep me down. Goddamn saviors of the galaxy, messing with a man's living.
Yes, shame, innit? Not being able to peddle drugs and deal in slaves. It's a damn shame. One for the road, my good man. Got a bit of a sting to it.
Come on, Shepard, get up. You're not dead.
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk. And an hour later, he was puking blood.
Wow. So to be clear,
Tried is the word. As far as I know, me and my friend
Yep,
Jake went
first
there
human to
celebrate our new
survive it.
shipping business.
so he lost his
real
friend, started a
An hour
brand new
later, he was
business, and then he lost his friend. Gold. Yep.
Duly noted. Let's get back to work.
Be careful out there.
Oh yeah, don't you worry. Got a bartender I need to speak to real quick though. Don't worry, I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him.
The Alliance can match Geth
I
technology.
just want to talk to him.
Do I know you? No, no, you humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
What do you think these people will do when they find out you're poisoning your customers?
Poisoning what now?
This has nothing to do with you.
Who's next? Turians? You don't like them either, right?
Answer the damn question, Forvan.
You want a piece of me? I'll leave your corpse for the fortune.
I'm not taking any chances.
Like I said, I just want to talk to him.
The Asari Shaira, more commonly known as the Consort, has declined to name the next race likely to gain council membership. However,
Arya has work for me. Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers, a Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
Because I'm not a lapdog.
If Arya wants my help, she'd better tell me why. I'm not doing this for my health.
Fine. Whatever gets you to take the job. If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
You know what? I'll do that right
I'll be
now.
back when the job is done.
Good luck.
This is only gonna take seconds. Well, seconds, but not seconds. Minute and a half. Oh no, a little longer. Need to have some conversations. So at the most about 3 minutes.
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve you?
Pour me a drink. Hold the poison.
Oh yes, I heard about my predecessor's little scheme. I'm very glad you survived. I've been instructed to give you drinks on the house. Rest assured that they will contain no illicit ingredients you haven't asked for.
Right. Not really the club type, for obvious reasons. But never hurts to give the eye candy a look.
Welcome to Afterlife.
You never
How
did
may I
give me
serve
that drink there, guy.
I'll just have something to drink.
you? Of course.
Now, I wouldn't recommend getting drunk for business, but when the business you're about to undertake kind of requires you to look like you get drunk on occasion, yeah.
Don't act like you know. Just plan for the funeral normally. During the service, someone will want to set up a meeting. He's in on it with whoever killed your family. You tear off a few of his fingers, you'll find out who did this to you.
Listen to the
You
man.
were right to come to me. I can talk to Arya for you myself.
Bullshit.
Skeptic. Huh. I'll get them to lower the payments. You can't keep taking the money if your business goes under. And you will owe me a favor. No. You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him.
Man's not
I
wrong.
don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
Aria's Patriarch, huh?
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Oh, I could think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. A few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Arya might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arya's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
3 centuries of this shit. Ooh.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Arya's now.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my Trent, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Old or not, I feel like you get into a scrap with that crow and they'll put your ass into the concrete. Now here's the interesting part. Came down here to muffle the music. Jesus, I cannot stand club music. Any door you go through that's not in or afterlife, so any of those doors you saw me go through to get in here, the door right outside here to my left, that leads to that hallway where I was unconscious and talking to dude about the poison, that door will do the same thing. You'll start a cutscene, and it's based on this event. And it's any door, pretty much. That's why I just choose that one, because it's the closest.
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
You're Patriarch's Grant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Dodges a flamethrower at close range. That cutscene always gets me.
Killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a friend.
You know, that last one, you can hear it in his voice. He felt it in his bones.
Use this. Don't ever let anyone think you're weak again.
Thanks to you, I am a Krogan. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Yeah, you can see the way Omega is. If things are shook up a little bit around here, it might help. Alright, let's get back to it. That took actually a little longer than I thought. When I said the 3 minutes, I was talking about the talking, not so much the whole event. So, Ari, how you living?
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Well, interesting. Neither did we. But look at that.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. Do you need something else?
2 things, actually. 1.
We friendly enough to talk about who you were before, Omega?
You're reaching back centuries, Shepard. Long before anything that should matter to you.
So why keep it secret?
No reason, from your perspective. But there are plenty of people out there with long memories. I've had a few careers, a few names. Commando training, mercenary leanings. I've kept what was valuable and dropped the baggage.
Interesting. I don't know why I just got that notification. Halo is going to end up on PS5. On the one hand, I'm fine with it. Less exclusivity per console, but on the other hand, that's kind of weird. But Xbox just got Death Stranding, so I'm not mad. And that's understandable what her issue is. The woman is, that's 300 years she was here. Sorry to live about 1,000 years. Long memories, long lifespans, long record keeping.
I thought you were in charge. Why so scared of your past?
I have nothing to fear on Omega. That doesn't mean I want to broadcast my past to the galaxy. You'd be surprised how long some entities can hold a grudge. This little exercise with Patriarch? A footnote. Not even the first Krogan I've pissed off.
A footnote, huh? Interesting.
You're important, but also isolated. No other allies out there to back you up?
I lean toward a particular type of work. It tends to encourage professional rivalry. Sometimes you'd rather disappear than be forced to kill someone.
I can respect that. Also reinforcing that she had people close to her, and she didn't want to die, but business was business. And she was always gonna stand on business. Not really too much of a surprise.
Couldn't have started here with nothing. You must have been someone important.
I've always been important, even if others didn't recognize it. So yes, I had money to start this operation. I also had creditors who thought they were more entitled to it. I let them chase a ghost. or several. It's relatively easy to outlive a Solarian, but not their record keeping.
There's that long record keeping. So you chose not to pay back your loan sharks, huh? Alright. Sure, that must have went over well over the next couple of centuries.
All right, I'll drop it.
Better luck next time.
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch was something different. A powerful friend.
Interesting. When did you betray him? Okay. I'm like, why did he betray him? Why did she betray him? She just told you about business. What do you mean? Why?
I'm surprised you were ever anything but rivals.
We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
Boy, it always comes back to it, don't it? The amount of people that do stupid crap just for a fuck.
Superior intel? Assassination?
That's cute.
You know what?
No, I took advantage of certain skills my people try to downplay. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot.
Gotta love loyalty.
Toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. Dignity is one of the few commodities not available on Omega.
Interesting, but let's move on.
Do you need something else?
Yeah, I think I'll leave Omega shook up a little bit.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
I don't disagree with that. Not being a good side to Omega. If there is a good side, it'll usually get shot in the face.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them. They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Interesting.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
It makes sense. He comes after you, regardless of what he wants. He's more likely to start a war, especially since you are Omega, as you'd like to put it. With that being the case, you ain't gonna stay off that chopping block long. He's got a long ladder to work his way up. Especially if the way you describe Omega as having no good sides is apropos.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Bad for business, huh?
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I just trust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
Ah, which means you like Archangel until he becomes an issue.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Sounds like I don't have much time to waste.
You've got all the time in the world. Archangel? Not so much.
All right then.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Of course, I had to ask if we were going after Archangel to make sure we ain't going after some other target halfway across the asteroid.
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Every month it gets worse. That means it's getting harder and harder to replace your high-level assets.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jared's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
Cannon fodder.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
That's how you get stupid people to fall for it. Plus, you're throwing people into this meat grinder, assuming you'll do right by me and pay me when this is all said and done, and expects a lot of you. And yeah, I really don't.
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. Lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's where we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
True. An unfortunate fact sometimes. Numbers.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
Yeah, you know enough to get yourself killed.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
No, that always shows up. It switches sometimes. What you saw was the same SMG we use, but what he was using was the initial SMG, the one that you start out with. And yes, we did break it. Boy, looked like he's designed to catch bullets. Now I summon you forth.
Come on, let me in. So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. Then I found out about a lot of dead Vorcha down there. You know anything about this?
No idea, old school. No idea.
Dead Vorcha? No. Don't know anything about that.
Uh-huh. Right. Well, my job just got a whole lot easier.
You know.
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Arya's sight. That's about it. Not much for me to do anymore. But the way those Vorcha breed, I'll have something to do soon enough.
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
Well, as we've established, Voyager aren't stupid. They're not exactly the geniuses of our time, but they're not stupid. We've already established this just from the Codex as well as the things we've found. But he's right. If they ever start planning, ooh, the galaxy is in trouble.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Yeah, this whole mission is actually kind of interesting to me. Especially the initial part. It'll make sense as we go. Still got a bit before we level up again. Damn, that was a lot of running around.
Someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
So you wouldn't get many recruits, which means anybody who comes here is stuck here until they die for you. Sounds about right, Merc.
I'll get to him. Just point me at that bridge.
I like your attitude, but we've got a plan in place. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
That's goddamn suicide.
Pretty much. But you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
If nothing else, Saki seems to be the most straight up person we met so far in these groups. I don't know if that's saying much. 1% better than the rest of them.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout?
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
Dig teams, infiltration teams, distraction teams, and a gunship. They really want this motherfucker dead, boy.
They were using a gunship to take out one guy?
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
That is some nasty skill. My kind of dude.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout, but they can't get any closer without being seen.
Okay. So this distraction is exactly what they need. They're where they need to be, but not able to do what they need to do. Not until we do. Okay.
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions. Tarek used a gunship to keep Archangel busy. We were able to sneak a few men into his hideout before he took it down, but they're stuck there. We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge, so he doesn't find them and wipe them out.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the other merc bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
I better go find Sergeant Kafka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
Not thrilled talking to a freelancer.
In's gonna be easy. Out's gonna be a bitch.
You think they'd be thrilled talking to somebody who could potentially bring them the win, reinforcing what we'd end up with if we actually succeeded here.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Now it's interesting, and this ain't even based on this mission, but it's about to happen as I start moving. Show you what I mean.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
Now, if memory serves, when Mass Effect 2 first dropped, they released what was known as the Cerberus Network, a sort of program that allowed you access to certain things, resources, extra like loot and whatnot, as well as like little communications and details, and like you were kept apprised pretty well. One particular thing that they described at the time was you would hear Edie speak to you like she was. And that came from the Cerberus network itself, not from her just normally speaking. And I mention this because the Cerberus network was initially a separate thing you had to buy. Didn't really cost much, but it was a separate thing. Well, let me rephrase. It was a separate thing, but I want to say it came with most copies of the game.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise. I don't expect much from the freelancers. When they fail, we are up next.
Well,
The light
there it
mechs
is
go
from the
in
horse's
first. If
mouth.
that's not enough, we send in the heavy. Be prepared.
If you're smart, you'll send in the heavy with the light mechs, and the light mechs are the charging line that never stops, and the heavy mech is the bruiser. Stupid.
Do you need something?
Yeah.
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself? I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
Details, my friend, details.
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack?
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
At least one of you is smart, but let's see what happens here.
So you're just gonna hide here while the freelancers get killed?
Precisely. You're paid to be a distraction, nothing more. Whether you survive or not is up to you.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's how you handle a question like that. Yeah, exactly. You were paid to be a distraction. Don't get mad. Get glad. Gladware.
Why were Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
Well, I can understand that rage.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
No other details. His species could be of use. If he's Krogan, for instance, if memory serves, Krogan have 2 hearts. That kind of thing would be useful to know. Krogan have 4 testicles. Krogan had many redundant systems to make it to where they can survive longer periods. What am I dealing with here?
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Yeah, well, alright. Tarek, I've spoken to Garm and he and his men are on board. Assuming this operation is successful, we can count on high morale and extensive buy-in from the men. From the from the losses we've already taken, possibility exists we won't have the men needed to continue on to the next objective. It's clear, though, that none of our organizations would be ready to move on Arya without the assistance of the other 2. Jareth. I'll be taking that. Thank you. Riri will love to read that. Ezo smuggling accounts. Money, money. I didn't smuggle the Ezo. I didn't make the accounts. It ain't my fault. Heavy Mech Diagnostic Station. Bypass. Friend or foe ID. Yes, indeed. Targeting parameters reconfigured.
That should slow him down.
Nice. Anyone who activates that thing will get blown the hell up. Friend or foe.
And since we ain't gonna be activating it, they're going to taste the rainbow. Your mama.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the Blood Pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. Why are you following this human, young one?
Why not? He's the strongest warrior I've seen.
You should be learning from your own kind.
He's a valuable part of my crew. What else does he need to know?
How to live and die without fear. How to put that fear in the hearts of your enemies.
Shepard does that and more.
If you say so. I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
When did the Blood Pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting. But he says the Suns have a plan, and they don't want us getting in their way. We're supposed to wait until the Eclipse send their mechs. We'll see.
Why are the Blood Pack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us. The Blood Pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks. But he's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
I mean, you say you don't care how he feels, but how he feels is why he's doing what he does there, guy.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian, which makes him slightly worse to look at than you. And he's brave, till he realizes you're more than he bargained for.
See, those are the details I'm talking about. He's Turian. Turians, by their nature, are bound from the best military in the galaxy. They're raised on discipline, focus, control. That also means he's very accurate by his biological nature. His training makes him even more dangerous. These are the details we need.
Sounds like you've had personal experience.
He tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life. But I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him over half of Omega. Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
About time.
Part always kills me. If you don't bring Grunt, that conversation won't happen the way it does, and he does not kill his fortune buddy. Aw. He decided to take a nappy poo. One thing before we continue on.
Brainchild of Asari Commando Jonas Sedaris, Eclipse was incorporated as a proactive security company. Influenced by Asari and Solarian military doctrine, Eclipse specializes in sabotage, assassination, and personal and organizational security. Although Citadel governments regard the corporation with suspicion, it's embraced in the Skillian Verge and Terminus systems. Early on, Sedaris sought government contracts to establish market share against the better established Blue Suns. Her agency scored a galactic PR coup by retaking several space stations captured by the Anhur People's Liberation Army and neutralizing its leaders. A victory Eclipse's marketing department never ceases trumpeting. Based on Omega Station, Eclipse controls nearly 20% of the asteroid's real estate. Its services range from mech repair to open warfare, although assassination is reserved for meeting wider, longer-term company goals. For instance, preemptive strikes against pirates, rather than murdering spouses for insurance money. Despite numerous reports, Eclipse denies sabotaging or kidnapping business rivals. Originally a small Terminus Systems Vorcha gang, the Blood Pact was transformed into a legion by visionary Krogan battlemaster Gunnar Rang. Exiled for striking a female in anger, Rang obsessed over reclaiming his lost status. Leading the Vorcha Pack as a pirate crew, Rang cultivated recruits and infamy for a decade before incorporating his fighters as a security company across the Skillian Verge. His notoriety ensured his initial public offering for investors made him rich beyond most Krogan's dreams. Rang returned triumphantly to his clan, rallying elders, Krogan hordes, and their firepower and biotic support toward professional violence in the Terminus systems. Banned from Citadel space, the Blood Pact bribes its way through spaceports into armed conflicts across the galaxy. Priding themselves for accepting otherwise untouchable contracts, the Blood Pact rejects bodyguarding and security in favor of cases requiring minimal oversight and maximal violence.
So basically, the best way to put it, the Blue Suns are the overall kind of unit. If you have to really think about it, the Blue Suns are extremely shield-based, hard-hitting with weapons. They have armor too, but the shields is their greatest advantage. They're all arounders, but you'll rarely see mechs in their forces, if any. Eclipse, mostly mechs, Asari, Solarians, good with shields, but they're mostly techs. That's what they do, is generally engineer type stuff, shield breaking, things like that, mechs, techs, so on and so forth, weapon overheating. Good gear, very dangerous. Then you have the Blood Pack, generally close range, they're Krogan, Vorcha, Varen, things like that. Your bruisers. Ah, perfect. Oh no, that was me backtracking. So that was Garm, or not, yeah. Well. Damn it. Keep an eye on homeboy in the distance over there, right by the door.
We can use this.
Yes, we can. See what I mean? Heavy weapon ammo. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going?
One freelancer.
Shit. Trust me, you don't want the answers to those questions.
I don't want excuses. Tell Kafka to get that gunship working, or he'll be next over that bridge. And somebody get me those damn blueprints, now!
Sounds like someone's frustrated.
Get this freelancer out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
What's your problem?
You. Get this scum out of my face.
Tarek, what's eating your ass?
Zaid,
I take it you two are acquainted?
we've crossed paths a few times. Since when do you work for so little?
Since when are you a goddamn madman?
It's Archangel. This guy's gonna kill me. Almost did already.
That bad, huh?
Worse. Look, Zaid, I gotta deal with this shit. Jinta, talk to these guys. Answer whatever questions they have. Good to see you. And who knows, maybe you'll solve my problem for me.
Anything's possible.
Good thing you know him. Tarek hates having to hire freelancers. He doesn't trust anyone outside the Blue Suns.
You don't say.
What can I do for you?
Gotta love how mercs don't trust mercs.
What's Tarek gonna do if the infiltration team fails?
To start, he'll shoot any freelancers that are still alive. After that, he'll let Eclipse and the Blood Pack take their shots. I suggested we work together, but he doesn't trust the other groups.
Well, at least you have more unification in mind. We don't really need those problems. You might need to die first. Ignore that part.
What if Archangel survives all the attacks? Then you sons are on your own.
That's why Tarek wants that gunship fixed so badly. But it won't come to that. Archangel's good, but he can't hold out that long. He's already been in there over a day.
What do the Blue Suns do on Omega?
We supply goods to a lot of the groups and factions here.
Goods?
Weapons, mechs, machinery, you name it, we can get it. We also broker deals between factions. You wouldn't know it to look at him now, but Tarek can be quite a negotiator.
How did Archangel get the Blue Suns so mad at him?
He harasses and hounds us constantly. We worry that every job is a trap now. Does he know where this meeting is? Will this shipment suddenly disappear? How many men will we lose this time? Tarek's had enough. I don't blame him.
Yep, couldn't blame that either.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a Turian vigilante who thinks killing mercs is a fun way to pass the time. Other than that, he's a mystery. He shows up, usually at the worst possible time, and screws with our work. He can't die soon enough, if you ask me.
I mean, I don't exactly disagree with how he feels, but what is your issue?
Why do you hate him so much?
He went after Tarek, at his home. Almost got him. Tarek's been on edge ever since, and he's making my life a living hell. Second guesses every damn thing I do. Getting the other merc bands to help us shows you just how desperate he is. They're as bad as Archangel.
That's funny. Thought you was finna say that Zaddy was upset.
We better get going.
Good idea. Make sure you check in with Kafka.
Yeah.
This can't be right. How can he have every extra cover?
He doesn't like to die. Simple.
I'm looking for Sergeant Kafka.
You and me both, pal. He's over there working on the gunship. We go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no hurry.
You are in a very specific spot right now.
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
I mean, Okay, well, no, you're actually not. I'm like, you're half sticking out, bro. No, you're not. I see you.
We're just targets out here.
Kathka?
I always love my shields regenerating in cutscenes.
Sergeant Kathka. You must be the group Sulky mentioned. You're just in time.
Sulky?
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kind of stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
And they have you spread thin, not smart. But they may have lost the person who actually normally does both jobs. Or either or job.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
And try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction, as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
How will the infiltration team get to Archangel?
They've got two options. They trap him in close quarters and finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
If they're smart, they'll set the explosives and then attack, forcing to burn down the time on the explosives. Whether they live or not, the bomb goes off.
So the bridge is the only way in?
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. We don't need you trying to come up with any great ideas. Just do your damn job, collect your credits, and go home.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. Where a go?
Check. Bravo team, go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
You're working too hard.
Yeah, I ain't dealing with that.
Archangel's in trouble.
What the hell are we waiting for?
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
So check this out. You saw two people die. The very first one who died, had you let the kid come along, that would have been him. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. See what we're dealing with. Gotta kind of be quick here. They are actually hitting him. That's what you just heard, was him taking a shot.
Changing weapons.
Switch up!
Changing weapon.
Now, if you're wondering why they're not attacking me, I haven't attacked them. Where are you? Where are there you
This
are.
might be useful.
Yes, sir.
Get ready.
Gentlemen. Whoa. Right here, Zaid. Grunt.
Right.
Sorry, concussive shot. Hell of a shot.
Nice shooting.
There's health packs everywhere. I'm trying to leave them unless I need them. But there are certain things I'm trying to knock out. Like that. Wall safe, among other things. Some of this stuff, I mean, you can leave, but I'd rather just get it out the way so I don't have to think about it later.
Archangel?
Stupid.
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
Well, look at that.
Garrus, what are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
Yeah. Following Einstein's rule, somebody's day is gonna be ruined at some day and some time around here.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
You know what they say about ambition.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
You nailed me good a couple of times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Well, we got here. But I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
Just waiting doesn't seem like a good option. Got any other suggestions?
This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
So we hold the line. Captain Carey, he would approve.
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
If we fight as a team, we'll hold them off.
You're right. Their numbers won't help them in here anyway.
Let's see what they're up to.
Not like they'd like. No, their numbers won't.
Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
Here's another instance of it being weird to me.
More than scouts. One less now, though.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything.
There it is. It's just like that instance of me killing Kafka a second ago. At least that instance makes more sense as to why it would be considered like a dark thing. But me firing his rifle right there was considered a renegade action. Always was a little weird in this game. They didn't entirely set those up properly. Right there, Zaid. Right there.
Go into cover. I got it.
Grunt. What did I say?
Hitting cover.
We'll see.
I got it. Impact shot.
Crap. When I pushed that one, his body came in. I've got to leave that. That Vindicator rifle. I want to get it. Don't really want it. Not really my style. But I need it. Out of the way. Ooh. And I had let go. I don't know what happened. Crap. Okay. Actually, Zaid, we're gonna keep you. I hate when they move your teammates to the opposite sides whenever you reload or you lose or something.
Change weapon.
On it. Go into cover.
Alignments in the base.
Of course. Oh, crap. So I got attacked from the side. I didn't know they had reached us at that point.
Switch up.
Got it.
That is not what I meant to do.
Switch up.
Go into cover. Gotcha.
What the fuck?
On it.
this weapon.
Okay, yeah, that was disruptive. That's what happened.
Switch up.
We've got light meds in the base.
Gotcha. Must have been the members of his team. Oh.
Eclipse Mercs, rear stairs.
Uh-huh. Okay, well. How does that ceiling taste? I did not mean to do that. Grunt, guard the wall. Zaid, back over there.
Here we go.
Grunt, really, dude?
Right.
Oh, shit. Looks like somebody got ran over.
Want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel. Go!
Ooh, Delali.
Sending out the heavy mix.
That problem should take care of itself.
I'm like, where in the hell am I?
My wife.
Got it.
No, you don't. Get out. Let's nod and say we didn't. And what did I get hit by? Oh, the mech.
That problem should take care of itself.
Change weapon. Go into cover.
On
We've
it.
been spotted.
Switch up.
What was that?
Right.
It was like I got hit or something.
I'll take it.
Lock and load.
Impact shot. About to go off.
Yeah.
I'll put them down. They're coming.
Ah, Jeruth, it's you.
Loud and clear.
Got the target.
Heavy fire.
I'm like, am I taking damage from behind? Nope, it's just him. Okay.
I'll take them.
Got it.
You beat me to it, Zaid.
Here we go.
Looks like that's all of them. Come find me before they regroup.
Gotta remind myself to get that rifle before I finish this mission.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
Yeah, listening to the story he told us, that lieutenant of his was his brother.
We've still got Bloodpack and Blue Suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side, heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
There. Now it's getting fun.
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
Let's split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Grunt, stay with Garrus. Keep him alive.
I don't care where I fight, as long as I get to hurt someone.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
Having a Krogan up here should help you out quite a bit.
How do I get to the basement?
Go down a level. The basement door is on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
Yep. Let's see what we can do.
Here we go.
Zaidi. Let's go. Okay, got my ammo. Now, this instance will get a little rough. They will get attacked. We will be able to go back in there and get the other items in a little while, just not right now. But there's med packs everywhere, so it is what it is. Now, I could have grabbed the rifle, and what would have happened is automatically it would switch Zaid and whoever's using an assault rifle's main assault rifle over to that Vindicator, and I could have switched it here, but I'm not trying to bother right now.
Get to the console and close that shutter before they can get through.
Right there, Zaid.
Commencing shutdown. Shutter secured.
Let's go. Excuse me. He can get attacked while this is going on. So, yeah. Now you're starting to see why I brought Zaid. Haha! Yeah, we know, Garrus. That he'll do that from time to time to let you know the situation's getting more tense.
Put him down.
I would not have tried to hop that. Whoa now. What? What? Where am I taking damage from?
Lead the way.
Here they come. There's not too many yet. There's a console near the shutters.
Nice.
That's what you call that?
Taking cover.
Nice.
Commencing shutdown.
Shit. Yeah, you can burn behind a closed door.
Anyone else?
Yeah.
Just one more shutter. Hurry.
Gotcha.
I'll deal with the bridge. You close those shutters we can. Two places at once.
I know, I'm not coming back up there. He says that if you head back this way.
Just one more shutter.
I ain't gonna need that. And if I do, well, I'll get some from up above.
It's good
Should have went ahead
fighting,
and
but
grabbed
don't
them.
take too long, Shepard.
I know, Grunt.
Moving to cover. Company up ahead. You got it.
Yep.
Pistol's not gonna cut it.
There's another Varen.
You got it. Lead the way. You got it.
Commencing shutdown. Obstruction detected. Commencing shutdown.
Start and clear.
Oh,
Get back
I don't
here,
know what
Shepard.
just happened.
They're coming in through the doors.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
They would love to. They really can't. Now, I've got to kind of be careful. I'm still able to command Grunt from up there. And I might not necessarily want to do that yet. What? Why did Grunt just... Alright. Did not mean to do that. Called Grunt.
Moving to
I ain't got no time for your charge there, bro.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'll put them down.
Some dense armor, boy.
Right.
You should have set him on fire, Daddy.
You won't take me alive.
We know. That's why we didn't.
Behind you.
On my way.
Now get over here. Where in the hell were you two? Jesus, Garrus is in a bad way. Cause he was up here and Grunt got separated from him. Ah!
Tough bastards, but I've seen worse. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
You'll learn quick. We've got our own high regenning freak of nature.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Get your head down!
Okay, Zaid, here. Grunt, here.
Damn it!
Argue with me not.
I thought I took that thing in. Out already.
They fixed it, but not completely. I made sure.
That was supposed to fling you through the window. And as you see, there's Jentha, that nice, unifying woman who wanted to get all the groups to work together. Yeah, no.
Watch your back, Jim.
Miss. Okay.
You're up. Got it.
Damn, boy, this lighting is something else right now. No, it ain't just y'all going through it. Ah, that's what's going on. I've been taking penetrating damage.
On the ground, now!
Burn, baby, burn. The wrong thing.
They're rappelling down the side wall, ground floor.
On my way. Right, Shepard. Go into cover.
They've reached the rear stairs.
You ain't getting me with rockets, not if I can help it there, guy. Good, Zaid is using the cover. That's what I needed to see.
Yeah, right on your ass.
Damn, Garrus. So what are we doing, team? Who? Oh, you. Stupid. You'd have been better off focusing on the Krogan. At least he would have killed you faster.
Right.
Blue Sun Centurion. Oh, Nikes. Crap.
Should have run. Now you'll fry.
Firing an impact shot.
Let's see if I can do it still. Stand up. Come on. Damn. Well, no opportunity to do it.
Garrus.
All right. Woo. Was hoping I had a second.
Got it.
Gentlemen, back in place.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
This'll put him down. Loud and clear.
Got it.
What did they do with the rifle? I know they didn't get rid of the rifle. Yeah, that is weird. Okay. Wonder if they just gave it to me.
Cover.
Loud and clear.
No signs. Impact shot.
Loud and clear.
Where are you? There you go. Yeah, can't go get all of those med kits, unfortunately. But that's alright.
Garrus. We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
He's not gonna make it.
Interesting. You think they would wait until after everything before they do this? Leveled up. Extracted Archangel from Mercenary Siege and recruited him for the team. Unclear whether injury to Archangel will impair his ability to assist in the mission. Regardless, revelation of identity is Garrus Vakarian, useful in keeping Shepard comfortable. SMG upgrade for another 10%. Oh, whoa. Sorry about that. Bringing this up to 20. Another tech upgrade bringing us up to 30. 40,500 EZO. Cool.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Sir, it's too soon. Give me a mirror.
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there, and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Probably for the best. Everyone was always ignoring you and hitting on me. Time for you to get a fair shot at it. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
I ain't forgot nothing, bro. I fully expect a knife in the back. And when that time comes, what was it how the old Godfather put it? It'll either be your signature or your brains on the paper.
Right now, they're a necessary evil. I need the resources to get this done.
I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
And now you know where he's gonna be. At the guns. Sure, he's got some calibrations to take care of. Nasty wound. And then he's back on his feet already. Yeah, that's Garrus. SMG shield piercing plus 50% SMG damage against shields and biotic barriers. Yes, indeedy, feed the needy. More tech damage. Tech cooldowns. Need to wait a bit. Yeah, I'd like to think he picked up that assault rifle, but maybe not. If they didn't, it's alright. I can just purchase it. I personally hate that assault rifle. Honestly, I really do. He's your sniper, your assault rifle guy. Your assault and sniper guy. You'd have him if you didn't have Zaid. But Zaid was, if memory serves, a part of the Cerberus Network DLC. Him as well as Kasumi, but I think Kasumi might have came later. I think Zaid, you actually started out with, if memory serves.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Glad I didn't sign up. From John Whitson. Hey, Arya gave me this address. I think I met you at Afterlife on Omega. You stopped me from joining up with those mercs who were trying to take out Archangel. Man, I was so pissed off at you. I got blind drunk that night, and it was a few days later before I got it together enough to check the news vids and saw that almost all those mercs had got killed by Archangel. I don't know who you are or if you got out of there alive yourself, but thanks. I felt really stupid when I heard about the body count and how I could have been part of it. I'll make the most of what you did for me. John Whitson. I expect this to hear you make a better future for yourself, kid. I don't expect it to be easy. But at what time is life easy?
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
He's tough, but he's a part of my team and he's a friend. Concern is natural.
He's been through a lot, and not just physically.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, "It will be all right."
Yeah, that usually tends to happen when we do a bunch of shooting, stabbing, or whatever. Usually when we survive things like that, yeah.
I've been through a lot too, Kelly. Some of your therapy sounds perfect right now.
Someday we'll have to set aside some time and really talk. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
I'm not gonna lie. I could not be in a relationship with this woman. At no time are you gonna be flirting around with a bunch of dudes and then expect me to deal with it. You can call me insecure all you want. I will be the bitch today. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, and you're legitimately asking for problems if you play a game like that. Oh, we got 4 points. Cool. Let's get our biotic mastery maxed out. So, Bastion or Nemesis? For Bastion, all your powers last longer and take less time to recharge. Paragon Renegade scores are increased. Yeah, so for this, for Mass Effect 2, your Paragon Renegade scores can only be increased by so much, depending on what it is. And each time you get scores, you increase your chances of being able to answer other Paragon Renegade things. So in the end, that is useful depending on what you do and how you manage your Paragon Renegade. Whereas Nemesis, your biotic powers do more damage and take less time to recharge. See, it's the same thing with a slight difference. Power recharge is the same across both, but you only get 70% Renegade, Paragon Renegade, which is what you're already at right now. You don't get more health with Nemesis, so your health stays at what it's already at with the last upgrade, but of course you get 15% extra power damage. Now, in terms of power damage for biotics, we won't be getting those upgrades for a while. There's at least another 2-3 episodes before we'll start getting those upgrades. I can say that for a fact. So for now, it's all combat and tech upgrades that we've been getting. So if you're playing the adept class and you want to actually have your abilities as a biotic hit harder other than just upgrading the ability itself, you'd have to go Nemesis. Later you can respec and choose all your abilities and whatnot again, as well as the abilities of your team. But right now, this will be your only option if you want actual damage increases. Otherwise, you get a power duration increase, which that is like really of no use to me. Cause it's like what? Yeah, warp. That's not really useful. If I was using pull, it would be different. But singularity, as useful as that is, it sticks around long enough for what it is I need. It stays around for 25 seconds, for Christ's sake. It only holds for 6 seconds, but 30 seconds, and only holds for 7 seconds. But it is at least already holding, and I don't think you can increase the duration that it holds things with that upgrade. So we'll go for damage. I'm not really worried about Paragon Renegade scores. As you've seen, we've been able to handle those. Nemesis. Now, if memory serves, yeah, you can't actually upgrade them here. Garrus does have another armor type, which is, I don't remember what that's from. But they've all got little variations of armor types. Well, most of them do. Some don't, most do. We'll be going for the Convict next, but before we do that, we'll go for the MSV Rosalie stuff. As a matter of fact, that's probably what I'll title the next episode. Well, folks, that is going to be the end of episode 9 of Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition on the Xbox Series X. A little bit of a longer episode tonight this time, folks, considering we had to deal with Garrus's three-pronged problem. Needless to say, Eclipse, Blood Pack, and Blue Suns are extremely dangerous. And this mission was a good chance to establish how you're going to be dealing with them throughout the game. Different tactics, different necessities. Break them down, obviously, but certain things you're going to need to concern yourself with, as you've already seen. But if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you. Catch you in the next one.